What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another critical breakdown video where I look at other Morgan players and check out their styles, their habits, their strategies, and try to break them down and make sense for your and my learning purposes. And there's a little bit of a tournament, I guess, shortage right now. Not too much is going on at the moment. Kind of waiting for Super Battle Opera and Summer Jam, and so there should be some pretty good Morgan footage going on there. But today I thought I'd look at, just browse around YouTube, see what I can find, and I found a guy by the name of Magman, and he runs Magneto, Doom, Morgan with Magneto on point and Morgan on anchor. And I thought I'd take a look at two of his videos because I really like what I saw. So I'll go ahead and start the video up, and we'll go ahead and dive right in. And you might notice that the video quality is not all that great, but I think if you bear with it, you'll be pleasantly surprised with the gameplay quality. I really like the gameplay quality. I think it's pretty up there. But of course, we got Magman on the right, and he's going to be starting his Magneto on point. And the opponent on the left has got Nova, Morgan, and Phoenix. And we're, of course, going to want to pay attention to that Phoenix matchup. Always gonna be wanting to look to kill her as quickly as possible. And we might actually see a snapback here. Yes, there it is. And yeah, here gonna bring in Phoenix, and he gets the grab. But man, those Doom hidden missiles, they like to blow up your combos just as much as they like to blow up the opponent's combos. And you always gotta be on the lookout for that. It's always rough seeing that happen, but I mean, that's just the nature of the assist. And it looks like the opponent's kind of already conceded that he's not going to do very much with his Nova. And yeah, there goes his Nova. I think he's, just going to be relying on Phoenix. He's already almost up to 5 bars. And yeah. Well, we had a little bit of a Morrigan mirror there, but Magman didn't like what he saw, and he switched into Doom. I'm not sure what happened there. I think if you're really confident in your spamming ability, you can win that Morgan on Morgan matchup 99% of the time. And Doom gets the grab, and we may actually see some tag. Oh wow, yeah, he tried to go for that hard knockdown into meter stealing fireball into Shadow Servant, but I actually think Phoenix's life was a little bit too low for that. I think the Shadow Servant, the first Shadow Servant hit would have killed before the fireball even landed, or even had a chance to land. But it's cool seeing, players go for that. There's always the risk of not getting it online just because of the lag and everything, but it's always refreshing to see players go for it. Just yeah, I've rarely seen any Morgans go for that tech, but yeah, Magman's gonna bring in his Morgan, and we're gonna be seeing another Morgan mirror. And yeah, the better spammer is gonna win this every time. And just look, for which Morgan has more fireballs on screen. And yeah, Morgan. When you're going against Morgan fireballs, a player that has more fireballs on screen than you want to look to either do one of two things. You want to either contest those fireballs and spam right back, because the fireballs will cancel each other out. They have the same durability. Or you want to avoid them all. And he did not do either of those things. He just stood in the lanes and took the chip. And I mean, even with this Phoenix, he's having a lot of trouble, doing anything. Oh wow, he gets a really, really good overdrive there, but he doesn't convert into anything off of it. It actually looked like he had a chance to go into a happy birthday attempt. He could have maybe confirmed off of it, and at the very least, he could have went into a hyper. I think probably would have killed Doom, maybe would have killed Morgan, but yeah, he didn't end up going into it. He might have had a chance to contest Morgan's Shadow Servant with Phoenix's hyper, but Phoenix's hyper does not have nearly as much invincibility as Shadow Servant, and there's no way he could have gotten anything off of it. So he was pretty much punished and dead as soon as Morgan got off that Shadow Servant. But yeah, going into the next match, it looks like we got a Spencer, Virgil, and Westgron anchor. And really all these characters are all anchor characters, so I mean, no matter what order you go against them, you're going to be going against a crazy X Factor level 3 character regardless. But But yeah, Magneto's gonna go into a little bit of a combo. Not great damage on that Hyper, but I mostly think that Hyper was just to make the second combo more likely to kill, and he ends up doing that, exactly that, and he ended up doing Immutalist, which is always a good thing. But yeah, he's gonna go into a little bit of corner pressure, gets the confirm, but drops the combo and leaves the gate wide open for Virgil to land that Helmbreaker, and he does what every single Virgil on the planet will do off of confirmed Hellbreaker, go right into that X Factor. And I actually think that's a huge mistake, because if you're ever going against a team that has either a Morgan, Dormammu, Arthur, or Hawkeye in the anchor slot, you never want to use your X Factor before that player, because then it just leaves the gate wide open to, you know, do full screen kills with players or go into massive chip strings. And if this player's Wesker dies in the next 2 seconds, which it's gonna happen because he got bopped in the back of the head and confirmed right into a combo for Morgan, Virgil's gonna have to hold this chip, and what can he do? What's he gonna do? He can't do anything. Just wow, he got hit by 2 fireballs, and the rest of it was chip damage, and he had no health, he had no projectiles to protect himself against that. And yeah, give it up to Magman for, you know, saving that X Factor from Morgan on anchor, and he did the right thing, and the opponent did the wrong thing, and that was basically it. And that's going to be it for this critical breakdown video. And if you'd like to check out more of Magman's stuff, I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. And if you've seen any tournament footage, any particular good tournament footage, or even your own footage that you'd like me to take a look and consider for a future episode of Critical Breakdown, go ahead and send me a link to that video in a private message, and I'll definitely check it out and consider it. But as always, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.